Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to speak about a topic that might seem a little unconventional: laziness. Yes, you heard me right, laziness. Often viewed as a flaw, a weakness, or even a vice, laziness is something we've all been accused of at some point in our lives. But what if I told you that laziness is misunderstood, and more importantly, it has its own unique power? Let me explain. Laziness is a concept often misunderstood and unfairly vilified. From a young age, we're conditioned to believe that being lazy is synonymous with failure, lack of ambition, or wasted potential. However, if we pause to rethink this notion, we can uncover the profound wisdom and necessity hidden in moments of laziness. What society dismisses idleness or lack of productivity is, in fact, the body and mind's natural response to the relentless demands of life. By reframing laziness as rest and recovery, we unlock its true value and pave the way for greater creativity, resilience, and well-being. In today's fast-paced world, people are constantly on the move, juggling multiple responsibilities and striving to meet endless expectations. The culture of hustle has glorified busyness to such an extent that resting feels like a guilty indulgence rather than a necessity. Yet, the human body and mind are not designed for perpetual motion. Just as a machine needs downtime to function effectively, so do we. When we feel lazy or unmotivated, it's often our body signaling that we're overworked or overstimulated. Ignoring this signal can lead to exhaustion, burnout, and even long-term health issues. Laziness, when embraced as rest, serves as a critical reset button. It gives us the opportunity to step back from the chaos of daily life and reconnect with ourselves. In moments of stillness, we allow our minds to wander, explore, and process information in ways that active focus cannot achieve. Research shows that the brain requires periods of downtime to consolidate memories, solve complex problems, and foster creativity. When we rest, our subconscious mind continues working in the background, often leading to breakthroughs and insights that elude us during moments of intense concentration. Consider the stories of some of the greatest innovators in history. Archimedes is said to have discovered the principle of buoyancy while relaxing in a bath. Einstein often attributed his groundbreaking theories to moments of quiet contemplation and daydreaming. These examples remind us that periods of laziness are not wasted time but essential phases of creative incubation. When we give ourselves permission to pause, we create space for inspiration and innovation to flourish. Resting also plays a vital role in physical and emotional well-being. Chronic stress and overexertion take a toll on the body, weakening the immune system, disrupting sleep patterns, and increasing the risk of diseases such as hypertension and heart disease. Laziness, in its truest form, acts as a counterbalance to these harmful effects. Allowing ourselves to rest rejuvenates our energy levels, restores our physical strength, and promotes emotional stability. It's not just about sitting on the couch or sleeping in. It's about recognizing when we need to slow down and honoring that need without guilt or shame. The connection between rest and productivity is well documented. Studies have shown that individuals who prioritize regular breaks and downtime are more focused, efficient, and effective in their work. This phenomenon is often referred to as the rest-recovery paradox. The more we rest, the better equipped we are to tackle challenges and achieve our goals. Laziness, therefore, is not the enemy of productivity. It's a key ingredient in sustaining it over the long term. Moreover, embracing laziness as rest allows us to cultivate a healthier relationship with ourselves. In a society that often equates self-worth with output, taking time to rest can feel counterintuitive or even rebellious. Yet, it's in these moments of stillness that we reconnect with our inner selves, rediscover our passions, and realign with our values. Rest gives us the clarity to discern what truly matters and the strength to pursue it with renewed vigor. It's also important to recognize that laziness is deeply subjective and context-dependent. What appears as laziness to one person might be a deliberate and necessary pause for another. For instance, spending a lazy afternoon reading, meditating, or simply staring at the sky can be profoundly restorative and enriching. These moments may not produce tangible results in the conventional sense, but they nurture the soul and provide the foundation for deeper engagement with life. Embracing laziness also challenges the unrealistic expectations placed upon us by modern culture. The constant pressure to achieve, produce, and perform leaves little room for rest, leading to a pervasive sense of inadequacy and overwhelm. By normalizing laziness, we push back against this narrative and create space for a more balanced and humane approach to life. We acknowledge that it's okay to slow down, to take a break, and to prioritize our well-being over the relentless pursuit of external validation. The transformative power of laziness becomes evident when we view it through the lens of self-compassion. Instead of criticizing ourselves for feeling unmotivated, we can choose to treat those moments as opportunities for self-care. Resting doesn't mean we're weak or incapable. It means we're human. It means we understand the value of replenishing our energy so we can show up fully for the things that matter most. In this way, laziness becomes an act of kindness toward ourselves, a reminder that we are worthy of care and attention. Incorporating intentional rest into our lives doesn't require drastic changes. It can be as simple as taking short breaks during the workday, setting aside time for hobbies, or unplugging from technology to enjoy a quiet evening. The key is to approach these moments with mindfulness and gratitude, recognizing their importance in maintaining balance and harmony. Instead of rushing through life in a state of perpetual motion, we learn to savor the pauses, to appreciate the beauty of doing nothing, and to trust that rest is a necessary part of the journey. Ultimately, embracing laziness as rest and recovery is about reclaiming our humanity. It's about rejecting the notion that our worth is tied to our productivity and embracing the truth that we are valuable simply because we exist. It's about honoring our need for balance and creating a life that supports our growth, happiness, and well-being. By reframing laziness as a positive and necessary force, we free ourselves from the chains of societal expectations and step into a more authentic and fulfilling way of living. So the next time you feel lazy, resist the urge to judge yourself harshly. Instead, pause and ask, what is my body telling me? What do I need in this moment? And how can I honor that need with kindness and intention? In doing so, you not only embrace the gift of rest, but also unlock the potential for greater creativity, clarity, and connection in your life. Rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And laziness, when viewed through the right lens, is a powerful tool for achieving it. Laziness often gets a bad reputation associated with procrastination, irresponsibility, or a lack of ambition. Yet, beneath its misunderstood surface lies an undeniable truth. Laziness can be a powerful motivator for efficiency. The lazy individual, driven by a desire to minimize effort, often seeks the smartest, quickest, and most effective way to complete tasks. This inclination doesn't stem from a lack of care, but from an innate understanding of energy conservation and optimization. If harnessed correctly, laziness can be a driving force for innovation, problem-solving, and streamlined processes that benefit not just individuals, but society as a whole. Efficiency and laziness are intrinsically linked. To the lazy mind, unnecessary steps in a process represent wasted effort, anathema to the whole philosophy. This mindset leads to the elimination of redundancies, the simplification of procedures, and the creation of tools or systems that accomplish tasks with minimal input. Consider the technologies we use daily: remote controls, automatic washing machines, and voice-activated devices like virtual assistants. These inventions were born from the human desire to reduce manual labor and repetitive actions. At their heart lies a spark of laziness, a longing to make life easier and more convenient. Take, for instance, the workplace. In a traditional office setting, the lazy employee is often the one who comes up with time-saving shortcuts or tools to streamline workflows. While their initial motivation might be to avoid tedious tasks, their contributions often benefit the entire team. A lazy person might automate repetitive tasks using software, reorganize a process to cut unnecessary steps, or develop templates that save time. These innovations not only make their own work more manageable, but also increase productivity across the board. Laziness also fosters creativity. Faced with a complex or time-consuming problem, a lazy person is likely to think outside the box to find a simpler solution. This type of thinking is not driven by apathy, but by a desire to achieve the same result with less effort. It's a different kind of determination, one that prioritizes working smarter over working harder. In fact, some of the most brilliant minds in history have embraced laziness as a tool for innovation. Bill Gates famously said, "I will always choose a lazy person to do a difficult job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it." This quote highlights the ingenuity that can emerge from the desire to avoid unnecessary work. The pursuit of efficiency driven by laziness can also lead to advancements in technology and design. Consider the development of computers and the internet. These revolutionary inventions were born out of a desire to save time, communicate faster, and access information more easily. Each iteration of these technologies further refines the process, making it simpler and more efficient for users. In essence, the creators of these systems were solving problems with a touch of laziness, seeking ways to achieve more with less effort. Another fascinating aspect of laziness is its role in problem solving. When confronted with a task they deem too cumbersome, lazy individuals are often motivated to question the status quo. Why are we doing it this way? Is there a better way to approach this? These questions challenge established norms and pave the way for progress. This type of thinking is especially valuable in fields such as engineering, where innovation often involves finding elegant solutions to complex problems. For example, consider the story of how the QR code was invented. Its creator, Masahiro Hara, wanted to simplify the process of reading product information. Barcodes, while useful, required scanning each code individually, which was time-consuming. Driven by the desire to reduce this inefficiency, Hara developed the QR code, which could store significantly more data and be scanned instantly. His invention revolutionized industries worldwide, all because he sought a way to make the process easier and faster. Efficiency motivated by laziness is not confined to the professional world, it also manifests in daily life. They think about how people organize their homes, manage their schedules, or prepare meals. The rise of meal delivery kits, robotic vacuum cleaners, and smart home devices are all testaments to the influence of laziness. These innovations cater to our desire to simplify mundane tasks, freeing up time for more meaningful activities. Far from being a flaw, this type of laziness reflects a practical understanding of time and energy management. Critics of laziness often argue that it breeds complacency or mediocrity, but this perspective fails to recognize the distinction between unproductive laziness and efficient laziness. Unproductive laziness involves avoiding tasks entirely, leading to stagnation and missed opportunities. Efficient laziness, on the other hand, involves finding smarter ways to accomplish goals, allowing individuals to focus their energy on what truly matters. It's not about doing less for the sake of doing less. It's about achieving the same or even greater results with less effort. In the broader context of human evolution, laziness has played a crucial role in shaping our species. Early humans, like all creatures, were driven by the need to conserve energy. This instinct led to the development of tools, the domestication of animals, and the cultivation of crops, all of which made survival easier and more efficient. Over time, this drive for efficiency laid the foundation for civilization itself. Roads, bridges, machines, and modern conveniences are all products of humanity's relentless pursuit of easier, better ways to live. Yet, laziness is not without its challenges. To truly harness its potential, it must be balanced with discipline and a sense of purpose. Left unchecked, laziness can devolve into procrastination or avoidance, undermining productivity and growth. The key lies in channeling lazy tendencies into constructive actions. For example, instead of avoiding a task altogether, a lazy person might spend time researching tools or techniques that make the task more manageable. This approach combines the desire for ease with the drive to achieve results, creating a win-win situation. It's also worth noting that laziness is highly situational. What works in one context may not apply in another. For instance, a lazy approach to a repetitive administrative task might involve automation, while a lazy approach to creative work might involve eliminating distractions to allow ideas to flow naturally. The key is to adapt the principles of laziness, efficiency, simplicity, and energy conservation to the specific demands of the situation. In conclusion, laziness, when properly understood and directed, is far from a weakness. It's a catalyst for efficiency, innovation, and progress. By seeking the path of least resistance, lazy individuals challenge norms, question inefficiencies, and create solutions that make life better for everyone. From groundbreaking technologies to everyday conveniences, the influence of laziness is evident all around us. Rather than dismissing it as a negative trait, we should recognize its potential to drive positive change. The next time someone accuses you of being lazy, take it as a compliment. Embrace the label, but let your actions demonstrate the value of your approach. Show them that laziness, when combined with creativity and intention, is a force to be reckoned with. After all, it's not about avoiding work, it's about working smarter, not harder. And in that pursuit, laziness becomes not a hindrance, but an asset, propelling us toward a future that is not only more efficient, but also more inspired. Laziness, often perceived as a negative trait, can act as a surprising catalyst for fostering delegation and collaboration. At its core, laziness is not necessarily about avoiding responsibility, but rather about finding ways to complete tasks with minimal effort. This instinct can lead to a reevaluation of personal capabilities and the realization that some tasks are best accomplished by others who possess the necessary expertise, enthusiasm, or efficiency. In this way, laziness can become the root of effective delegation and a driving force behind collaborative efforts, both of which are vital in achieving collective goals. The act of delegation begins with an acknowledgement that one individual cannot and should not do everything alone. A lazy person might be among the first to recognize this truth, not out of apathy, but out of practicality. They understand the importance of leveraging the strengths of others to achieve a desired outcome with less personal effort. Delegation in this context is not about shirking responsibilities, but about distributing them in a way that maximizes efficiency and effectiveness. It is an intelligent strategy that ensures tasks are completed by those best suited for them, leading to better results overall. When laziness drives delegation, it often leads to the development of leadership skills. A lazy individual who effectively delegates tasks must clearly communicate expectations, provide the necessary resources, and offer guidance without micromanaging. This balance requires a deep understanding of the team's strengths and weaknesses, as well as the ability to build trust and inspire confidence. In this sense, laziness can transform into a leadership quality, empowering others while ensuring that work is accomplished efficiently. Consider the workplace as an example. A lazy manager who dislikes being bogged down by mundane tasks might delegate routine responsibilities to their team members, freeing themselves to focus on strategic planning or creative problem solving. By doing so, they create opportunities for their employees to develop new skills and take on greater responsibility. This approach not only enhances team performance but also fosters a sense of ownership and accountability among team members. The manager's laziness, rather than being a hindrance, becomes a tool for building a more capable and autonomous team. Collaboration, too, often emerges as a natural extension of laziness. Faced with a challenging or time-consuming task, a lazy individual might seek out others to share the workload. This approach is not about avoiding work, but about dividing it in a way that lightens the burden for everyone involved. Collaboration allows individuals to pool their talents, ideas, and resources, leading to innovative solutions that might not have been possible working alone. In this context, laziness acts as a bridge that connects people, encouraging them to work together for mutual benefit. The tech industry provides a compelling example of how laziness promotes collaboration. Open source software projects, for instance, often begin with a single developer seeking to simplify a complex problem. Recognizing the limitations of working alone, they invite others to contribute to the project. This collaborative effort, driven in part by the desire to share the workload, results in robust and versatile tools that benefit millions. The success of platforms like Linux and GitHub highlights how laziness, when channeled productively, can lead to transformative collaborations. In personal relationships, laziness can also encourage collaboration in subtle but meaningful ways. A lazy partner in a household might propose splitting chores or creating a shared schedule to ensure that responsibilities are evenly distributed. This approach not only reduces individual effort, but also strengthens the partnership by fostering communication and teamwork. By working together, both partners can enjoy more free time and a sense of shared accomplishment, demonstrating how laziness can contribute to a healthier and more balanced relationship dynamic. Laziness-driven collaboration is particularly evident in the rise of shared economies and cooperative models. Platforms like Airbnb, Uber, and food delivery services are built on the principle of sharing resources and responsibilities. These systems cater to people who want to simplify their lives, whether by outsourcing tasks, sharing rides, or renting out unused spaces. At their core, these models thrive on the collective effort of individuals seeking convenience and efficiency, highlighting the broader societal impact of laziness as a motivator for collaboration. Education offers another lens through which to view the relationship between laziness and collaboration. Students, often pressed for time and seeking to reduce their workload, frequently form study groups to divide tasks like research, note-taking, and project development. This collaborative effort not only eases the burden on each participant, but also enriches the learning experience by exposing individuals to diverse perspectives and ideas. In this way, laziness can serve as a driver for academic collaboration, enhancing both efficiency and outcomes. Critics might argue that laziness-driven delegation and collaboration could lead to dependency or uneven workloads. However, when approached thoughtfully, these dynamics can be managed to ensure fairness and mutual benefit. Effective delegation requires clear communication and an understanding of each person's capabilities, while successful collaboration hinges on setting shared goals and expectations. By addressing these potential challenges, laziness can be transformed into a constructive force that strengthens relationships and drives success. Another significant aspect of laziness in promoting delegation and collaboration is its potential to reduce burnout. In a culture that often glorifies overwork, individuals who embrace laziness are more likely to recognize the importance of self-care and work-life balance. By delegating tasks and collaborating with others, they create opportunities to rest and recharge, ultimately enhancing their long-term productivity and well-being. This perspective challenges the traditional narrative that equates busyness with success, offering a healthier and more sustainable approach to achieving goals. The ripple effects of laziness-driven delegation and collaboration extend beyond individual benefits. At an organizational level, these practices can lead to a more inclusive and empowering environment. When responsibilities are shared and everyone's contributions are valued, a sense of community and mutual respect develops. This culture of collaboration not only enhances morale, but also drives innovation and adaptability, positioning organizations for long-term success. Laziness, when viewed through this lens, becomes a strategic asset rather than a liability. It encourages individuals to think critically about how they allocate their time and energy, leading to smarter decisions and more efficient workflows. By promoting delegation and collaboration, laziness fosters a culture of shared responsibility and collective effort that benefits everyone involved. Laziness has the potential to reshape how we approach work and relationships by promoting delegation and collaboration. Far from being a negative trait, it can be a powerful motivator for efficiency, innovation, and connection. By recognizing the value of others' contributions and seeking ways to share the load, lazy individuals create opportunities for growth, teamwork, and shared success. When harnessed thoughtfully, laziness transforms from a perceived weakness into a force that drives progress and fosters meaningful collaboration. Laziness often gets a bad rap in a world that prizes hard work, discipline, and relentless productivity. Yet, when viewed through a different lens, laziness can serve as a fertile ground for creativity and innovation. At its essence, laziness can prompt individuals to seek easier, more efficient ways to accomplish tasks, ultimately leading to novel ideas and solutions that they might not have considered otherwise. This inclination to find shortcuts or alternatives can drive significant advancements in various fields, showcasing laziness as a powerful catalyst for creative thinking and innovative practices. The connection between laziness and creativity can be traced back to the human instinct to conserve energy. When faced with a daunting task or a problem that seems insurmountable, a person prone to laziness may instinctively search for a simpler or more effective approach. This quest for efficiency often necessitates thinking outside the box, challenging conventional methods, and reimagining processes. In this way, laziness can spark a form of creative problem solving that leads to breakthroughs that might not have emerged in a more conventional or industrious mindset. One classic example of how laziness fosters innovation is found in the realm of technology. Many technological advancements have stemmed from the desire to simplify tasks or make processes easier. For instance, the invention of the remote control can be seen as a direct response to the laziness of having to get up to change the channel on the television. This simple device revolutionized the way people interacted with their entertainment systems, paving the way for further advancements in remote technology and automation. The desire to avoid unnecessary physical effort led to innovations that transformed entire industries. Similarly, the rise of smartphones and applications can be attributed to a collective laziness in managing daily tasks. The convenience of having various functions, communication, navigation, shopping, and entertainment consolidated into a single device exemplifies how the pursuit of ease can drive technological progress. Developers and entrepreneurs recognized that consumers wanted to simplify their lives, leading to a flurry of creative ideas that resulted in a multitude of apps designed to make everyday activities more manageable. The need to address laziness in practical terms spurred a wave of innovation that has significantly impacted society. In the business world, laziness can lead to more efficient practices and streamlined operations. Companies that encourage a culture of innovation often find that their employees are more willing to experiment with new ideas and approaches. This mindset can manifest in various ways, such as finding faster ways to complete tasks, automating processes, or utilizing new technologies to improve productivity. When employees feel empowered to challenge the status quo and seek out alternatives, they are more likely to contribute creative solutions that drive the organization forward. In this context, laziness serves as a motivator for embracing change and seeking improvement. Moreover, laziness can enhance creativity in the realm of artistic expression. Artists, writers, and musicians often rely on their experiences with laziness to fuel their creative processes. For instance, a writer who finds it tedious to meticulously edit their work may be motivated to experiment with new narrative structures or writing styles to simplify their approach. This exploration can lead to innovative storytelling techniques that captivate audiences and push the boundaries of artistic expression. In this way, laziness encourages artists to rethink their methods and produce work that reflects their unique perspectives. In many creative fields, the importance of playfulness cannot be overstated. Laziness often creates an environment where individuals feel free to explore ideas without the constraints of traditional expectations. When the pressure to be constantly productive is alleviated, individuals can embrace a more playful mindset, allowing their imaginations to roam freely. This freedom can lead to unexpected connections and insights that might not have emerged in a more structured environment. The act of playing with ideas, materials, or concepts can yield innovative outcomes that transform the creative landscape. Another significant aspect of how laziness cultivates creativity and innovation lies in the role of rest and downtime. The modern world often glorifies busyness and constant engagement, leaving little room for relaxation or contemplation. However, research has shown that taking breaks and allowing the mind to wander can enhance creativity. When individuals step away from their tasks and embrace moments of laziness, they provide their brains with the opportunity to process information and generate new ideas. This phenomenon, known as the incubation effect, highlights the value of allowing thoughts to simmer in the background, leading to creative breakthroughs when least expected. Additionally, laziness can prompt individuals to simplify complex problems. In a society that often complicates issues, those who embrace laziness may be more inclined to seek straightforward solutions. This approach can lead to innovative strategies that challenge conventional wisdom and prioritize efficiency. For example, the minimalist movement in design and architecture emerged partly from the desire to simplify spaces and eliminate excess. This focus on minimalism has resulted in innovative designs that prioritize functionality and aesthetics while addressing the needs of users. The intersection of laziness and creativity also extends to collaboration. When individuals with a lazy mindset come together, they often challenge each other's ideas and assumptions. This dynamic can foster a collaborative environment where unconventional approaches are encouraged, leading to collective creativity. Laziness can strip away the need for competition, allowing individuals to focus on exploring new concepts and solutions together. This collaborative spirit can yield innovative projects that push boundaries and redefine what is possible. In educational settings, embracing laziness can be a powerful tool for fostering creativity among students. When learners are encouraged to explore their interests and pursue projects that resonate with them personally, they often find themselves more engaged and motivated. This freedom can lead to innovative projects that reflect students' passions and unique perspectives. Educators who recognize the value of laziness in promoting creativity can create environments where students feel empowered to think critically and explore new ideas. However, it is essential to approach laziness with a nuanced perspective. While laziness can catalyze creativity and innovation, it is crucial to balance it with a commitment to follow through on ideas and initiatives. Creativity without execution can lead to frustration and unfulfilled potential. Therefore, individuals must harness the energy that comes from laziness to fuel their creative pursuits and ensure that their innovative ideas are brought to fruition. In conclusion, laziness can serve as a powerful catalyst for creativity and innovation. By prompting individuals to seek simpler solutions, explore new ideas, and collaborate with others, laziness can lead to breakthroughs that challenge conventional thinking. Embracing moments of laziness allows for playfulness and experimentation, fostering an environment where creativity can thrive. As society continues to evolve, recognizing the value of laziness in driving innovation can unlock new possibilities and pave the way for transformative ideas and practices. Ultimately, laziness can be seen not as a flaw, but as a source of inspiration that propels us toward a more creative and innovative future.